In this video, we are going to cover how to use the Counselor's Cove ADHD Planner in Samsung Notes on a Samsung device. We will cover a little on how Samsung Notes works as an app and then how the planner works within the app. If you have never used the Counselor's Cove ADHD Planner before, or if you have never used a digital planner, it'll be worth watching through this video. Samsung Notes, like any other annotation app, requires you to switch from annotation to navigation mode. Annotation mode simply means writing mode, and navigation mode means moving around the planner. To use annotation mode, you need to click the book icon in the top right corner of the app. Once clicked, it will open a sub-menu. This menu has all of the annotation tools, which you can explore in your own time. If I use the pen in this mode, you will notice that the planner pages do not move when I begin to apply pen to the page. If you are using the S Pen, you will have a button on the side of the pen, which you can press to switch to erase mode. If you do not have a pen that does this, then you can use the eraser tool in the menu, or click the undo arrow. If you tap on the tools in the menu twice, you will be shown other options as well. If you want to insert a text box, you need to refer to the paper clip icon in the top right corner and press text box. You can place, resize your text to your preference as well as edit the font in the menu above the keyboard shown. Now let's move to navigation mode. To do this, click and highlight the book icon in the top right corner. You can now use the pen or your finger to swipe between the pages. In this mode, you can utilize the hyperlinks in the planner. Hyperlinks navigate you to particular areas of the planner quickly without having to scroll endlessly to get to a specific page. It is important to note that hyperlinks will only work in navigation mode. It is worth reading through the quick start guides at the beginning of the planner to learn how to utilize the key pages to their full potential. Let's now click the home icon in the top right corner of the planner to be directed to the main menu. The whole planner is built through this main menu. It works similar to an app where you can navigate to anywhere throughout the planner through this main menu through the hyperlinked buttons and then be directed back. Let's demonstrate this. For example, if we click on the Templates library and then click on one of the options, you will see that new submenu appears in the top right corner, which includes a back arrow and the home icon. The back arrow is hyperlinked to take you back to the previous page, and the home icon is hyperlinked to take you back to the main menu. This applies to anywhere in the planner. Let's now show you how to navigate between the monthly, weekly and daily pages and the submenus accessed in these pages. Let's direct our attention to the 12 portholes at the bottom of the main menu. Click on the month of January porthole. Once clicked, you will be taken to the January month page. On this page, you can access the other 12 months of the year through the sidebar by clicking on the individual tabs, as well as the template library, which you can access through the plus icon at the bottom of the side tab. On this page, you can access the daily pages by clicking on one of the squares located on the calendar. You can also access the week pages through the side tabs on the left of the calendar. Let's click on the 1st of January box. On this page, you access the month pages again through the side tab. On this page, you can also access the current week page associated with that daily planning page through the tab located next to the date box. Let's click on the Week 1 tab. You have now been directed to a weekly planning page. On these pages, you will be presented with a new sidebar, which lets you jump between the weeks associated with the month of January. In order to jump back to the current month page from a weekly page, you need to click on the January icon at the top right of the page near the home icon. If, for instance, you have a week page which spans 2 months, so for example week 5, you will be given 2 month icons near the home icon. If we click one of these, it will take us to that month page. On the weekly planning page, you can also access the daily pages by looking for the date in a small box in the left-hand corner of the day of the week boxes. Let's click on 1. You have now been taken back to a daily planning page. Now let's head back to the January monthly page. Whilst we are on the month page, let's discuss the new sub-menu icons next to the home icon. The icon labeled with the current year will direct us to our year at a glance page, which will give you an overview of the year ahead. The boat icon next to that is the current month's sale of thoughts page, which is essentially a brain dump page for those unwanted thoughts or ideas that pop into our head throughout the day when they are not needed. This is the place you can jot them down to set sail for later. Next to that icon, we have the star icon, which is the monthly templates page. This section has been placed here so you now have a designated space to copy and paste templates you may want to use for the current month. We will show you how to add templates here later in this tutorial. Now that you have learned all about navigation between monthly, weekly and daily planner pages in our 365 daily planner version, it would be important to now show you the difference between the 365 version and the build your own version of the planner, which is also available to download through your purchase link. The difference between the build your own version and the 365 version is that there is no hyperlinks on the month pages taking you to the daily pages or weekly pages. You only have the calendar page to view. You can, however, still access the monthly planner pages through the sidebar. If we swipe, we can access a blank weekly page, which is undated and unlinked. And if we swipe again, we can access a blank daily planner page, which is undated and unlinked. Now this may seem sparse in comparison to the 365-day version. It is important to note that the build your own version of the planner is built so you only end up with the pages you actually use. This can be really beneficial for people who begin planning with lots of momentum and feel motivated to plan ahead for the week, but suddenly drop off for a week or a couple of days to then come back to it. This prevents you looking at all of those empty days where perhaps motivation dropped, ensuring you don't feel guilt for not keeping up with planning. Whilst on this topic, it is important to mention that the object of this planner isn't to keep up with the planner. The planner is here to serve you and use as you need it. So in order to use this planner, all you need to do is duplicate the week or daily pages as you need them. Let's demonstrate this. To duplicate a page, refer to the page sorter icon in the top right corner of the app. Click this icon and then refer to the current page in the sidebar on the left-hand side of the screen. Click on the 3 dots on the page and click Copy Page. Depending on where you want to add the new page, make sure you are on the page you want the new page to be located after. Again, click on the 3 dots and select Paste. You have now successfully duplicated a page. Let's look at the rest of the planner. You can access a great toolkit from the main menu titled Lifebuoy Strategies from When I'm Feeling. This toolkit is full of resources and strategies to help you combat emotions, which you may experience alongside your ADHD, which may prevent you carrying out daily tasks. If we click on this toolkit, you will be directed to a menu which highlights 5 feelings, which are the feeling of being stuck, overwhelmed, unmotivated, disorganized, and discouraged. If we click on one of these feelings, we will be directed to another menu which helps you to further diagnose how you are feeling. Once distinguished, if we then click on one of the subcategories, we will be directed to a few strategies which could help combat that feeling. For instance, let's choose Music Challenge. Each strategy has been carefully planned and laid out to give you all the information you need to help carry the activity out. Some strategies even have templates for you to use, which you can access through a tab at the bottom of the page. For instance, if we click on the Heads or Tails strategy, you will find this button for this particular strategy at the bottom of the page. The next area we will explore is the Calm Mind tools. In this section you will find tools which are accessed through the templates library also, but are located here for quick access for when you desperately need them. Here you will find our template named Hyperfocus Helm, which is a tool you can use alongside periods of deep hyperfocus. This template will help remind you to take care of yourself, such as reminding you to eat, hydrate, stretch, and so on. Here we also have some color to calm pages, symmetry stress relief pages, and phone call focus fins, which are all great tools when you are perhaps feeling restless, overwhelmed, or needing to wind down. The next area we will explore is the section titled ADHD: The Science. This area is full of helpful information pages about how the ADHD brain works and how the planner is set up to support you in order for you to work with your brain and not against it. You can read through these in your own time. Lastly, let's show you the templates library. The templates library is full of great resources to help assist you with planning. We recommend that you do not delete any of these pages, as you could potentially break the hyperlinks. Instead, we encourage you to copy and paste the pages you need into the current month templates pages. Let's demonstrate this. Click on one of the template menus. We're going to click on the Healthy Habits section. Before we choose template from the Healthy Habits template menu, we would like to show you a page which is built into each template menu, which is called the science behind our templates. These pages give you an explanation on how to use the templates in this section and the typical neurological traits associated with this section. It will also tell you how the planner is designed to support you if you show any of these traits. Now let's click the back key. Now click on Templates menu. You can use any of these templates exactly where they lie in the menu, or you can copy and paste them into a current month templates section, which we will demonstrate how to do now. Go to the page sorter. Click on the template you'd like to copy. Refer back to a month page, for example January. Click on the star icon. Click on the page sorter icon and paste the page after the month templates page. You have now successfully added a template to a month. You have now been walked through the Counselor's Cove ADHD Planner on Samsung Notes. If you have any questions or need help with your new purchase, please contact us. We are happy to help.